Good morning, students. We have a crisis on our hands. I'm sure some of you have noticed in pursuit of your college plans. Money is just paper and metal, but it has caused some of us to settle. There's a problem that's becoming too large. It's the amount of money we're being charged for the colleges that we're attending, and it's in desperate need of amending. And even for those who did manage to get into the school of your dreams, for most students there's a disadvantage that seems college isn't all that it seems. You see, in our nation's current debt, there's no surprise in this upset that students are the ones caught into the worst, because it's becoming hard to be reimbursed due to tuition costs and how they've grown, and we're trying to learn so we can live on our own. According to an author named Marcia Clement, in an article that she wrote, saying how student debt broke $830 billion, and that was only in 2010, and it is sure to have gone up since then. And with the size of that number, it's easy to denote that something should be changed. This we should devote. Now I know we're all not scholars, but we all need to save some dollars in pursuit of the white collar jobs we want to obtain. There's a problem with education, and at this rate of inflation, you'll live with a sensation that you're living through castration, simply because you're dealing with starvation, simply at a compensation for not having the qualifications to put on your applications in order to work for corporations. So now what is there that you can do? What is there that you can do? Something's got to change, and it all comes down to you. So now listen up, you students. There's still room for some improvements, regardless of the imprudence of the system with itself. I'm here to recommend some budget cuts that'll prevent you from having to work at Pizza Huts. And here's what's going on. Listen to better yourself. There's this new system called flexible modular. It's a reform that takes place in high school, and it really needs to become more popular. You see, what it does is it gives students an opportunity to get a higher education in high school. This is done by first making the scheduling more like college, with lecture halls and labs just like we're doing right now. And with the gaps and times that they will have in between classes, they will be able to enable incorporation of a secondary system, which will turn every school in a single district into what is called a Center of Advanced Study. These centers enable the students to learn more about a specific field that they want to go into. For example, engineering students will be able to go in and learn how to use modeling software that professionals use every day. Lexington School District 1, the place where my roommates are from, has started to put this plan into motion with the devotion of the promotion of wanting able to provide their students with only the best. And some of these students have even left high school with internships, a step ahead of all the rest. So you see, this allows students to escape the paradox of going into college and taking out a loan, just so you can get out, get a job, and instead of being able to support their own, or spending the next some plus years of their life in the red, instead of using their higher education to get ahead. And some students never even have the opportunity for a greater learning, just because the cost is just too great, with the current tuition rate. And with the expectations of society today, they will never be able to acquire an earning. So what this system will hopefully do is give a chance to more than a few to get an education that gives them a chance to earn a salary and help this world advance. Now I know we're all not scholars, but we all need to save some dollars in pursuit of the white collar jobs we want to obtain. There's a problem with education, and at this rate of inflation, you'll live with a sensation that you're living through castration, simply because you're dealing with starvation, simply at a compensation for not having the qualifications to put on your applications in order to work for corporations. So now what is there that you can do? What is there that you can do? Something's got to change, and it all comes down to you. So what exactly can you do to make a change? How can you help make this change? Well, there's only one real answer, and I know it may sound strange, but take advantage of your citizenship. Get out there and vote. It's the easiest way to voice your opinion, and it's what keeps this nation afloat. Or even you, yes you, can be the one to run for a spot as a state official. This idea could prove to be even more beneficial, because we are the future. We can make it better. Who knows, one of you could be the next vindicator of changing the system and how it's from, and make it even better for generations to come.
That was
That was awesome!